What's up, Padawans? What's up, Padawans? Afro Joe, the Wicked Tan like a T.I. motherfucking is. Tan like a T.I. is. I'm gonna talk about these two, David Hogg and Emma Gonzalez. They sit there and made a movement which I don't like, which I hate movements because they're irrelevant. They don't do nothing. They're to me, they get on my nerves. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you make a movement only because what happened at your school. You only make the movement because what happened at your school. Why didn't you make this movement for kids that got killed in Sandy Hook, Virginia Tech, Little Rock, Columbine? Nope, we gonna do it for our school only. And you sit up and you take on the NRA trying to fight them. You need gun control, gun control, gun control. It's like me suing Walmart for a Coke product making me sick. If a cold drink makes me sick, why would I want to sue Walmart? Why don't I just sue the Coca-Cola company? That's all you doing. You marching on the NRA, but you rather sit there and say, "Well, guns kill people." No, I talk to a lot of people. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. A gun cannot pick itself up and shoot anybody. It's like a car. It's like before they start putting computers in it. A car cannot kill nobody unless somebody's behind the wheel to drive it. Same with the plane to fly it. Same with the train when you drive it and steer it. Now sit up here and you make a movement, and all you done is stayed in Washington and did these little interviews. That's why I hate these people. It's always these two. I know there's three. The girl that had the black eye and all that kid. But these two are the only two that stay in the media. Like to me, it makes me wonder why did this girl shave her head? What the hell did that does that have to do with a damn thing? I'm gonna shave my head for the victims of that's been killed. Really? Is that what the hell? I don't get it. You shave your hair for what? To prove what point? Anybody can shave their head and go on about their business. There's countless women around the world that do that. But if you're gonna make a movement for the right reason, not for you to get on fucking TV, not for you to get on TV to get well known. Oh, I'm marching on because the school shooting at my school. School shootings happen every day. Your school ain't that damn special. Not to be mean, but I feel bad for the victims. You're not really doing it for the victims. Attacking the NRA is not helping the victims. You cannot bring them back. Fighting with the NRA is not going to do a damn thing. I'll tell you this: in my hometown, there was actually a guy that worked at the Capitol at the mayor's office. They was having a talk about gun control. Every person that works at a Capitol building that sits in those meetings to vote on something, they always talked about gun control every day, every year. Do you think they fixed it? No. Why? People, because rich people make money off of guns. Rich people gonna make money off of oil. Rich people gonna make money off of cars. And there's been people that actually sat there that worked at the Capitol, actually like right here in my hometown. A guy that worked at the Capitol actually was talking about gun control. The reason why is because what happened before Trump got in office, they talked about gun control because of the Dylan Roof character. The reason why is they was talking about it, it's like it's easier to get a gun off the street quicker than getting it through a gun store and doing background checks. And the guy actually went on Craigslist, got a gun, brought it into the Capitol the next day, and said, "See, I just got this last night. I ordered it. I ordered it last night and got the gun today. The next day. It's that easy. I didn't go to a pawn shop. I didn't go to a gun store. I ordered off of Craigslist. It's just that easy. You can sit there and walk around the world and blame the NRA. And I agree with the lady that spoke out well, the spokeswoman for the NRA, it's kind of true what she said because they actually, I know it's a poor excuse, but I kind of agree. I do agree what she has to say. If they don't know who is mentally sick, then they can't put out, don't sell a gun to them. They can't sit there and say, well, and you gotta look at it. You can sit there and yell gun control all day. Gun control, make rules, make better laws, ain't gonna do nothing. I can sit there and order a gun off of eBay, Craigslist, Amazon, and get a gun that easily. I don't have to go to a gun store just to get one. You fighting the wrong battles, young lady and young man. Well, take that back. Dumbasses and dumbasses. Dumbass and dumbass. Because one thing is, there's people that was fighting for gun control way before that school shooting down at your school. They've been fighting it for years. Every time there was a school shooting, every time there was a killing, every time there was a police brutality, they have been talking about gun control. Do you think any? Do you think they got anywhere with it? No. The reason why is because people in higher power and with money won't do a damn thing about it. You saying, "Oh, okay, we gonna march on Washington." Why is there like that's the funniest thing? Why does everybody want to march on Washington? Because Martin Luther King did it. Are y'all gonna ride his coattails because he marched on Washington for blacks and whites to go to the same school, to walk in, have the same job, and walking through the same front door without being discriminated against? He fought for that. He didn't fight for gun control. He fought for people. There was no movement. The movement was the people. There was no name to it. He marched on He marched on Washington for the people. He didn't have to have a motive. Yeah, we go. Martin Luther King did not have to sit there and say, "Well, we're gonna call it crackers and Negroes marching on Washington." He didn't call it that. He didn't call it none of that. He marched on because he wanted people to come together as one. And y'all sitting up here doing this because the school shooting. There's been so many school shootings across this country, and you act like your school's the only one that's had that problem. Why ain't you march for the Sandy Hook victims? Why ain't you march for the Virginia Tech victims? Why ain't you march for the Columbine victims or the Little Rock victims? These kids didn't even think about these other victims that's been killed or hurt over the years. Why ain't you march on for the victims of South Carolina church shooting? I question this because there's so many people supporting them, and y'all ain't thinking, oh, it's your kid. No, y'all ain't helping them. Y'all making them look stupid. The more you pump them up, the stupider they get. There's been so many victims across this country and across this world that's been killed by a gun, and you took two dumbass people to make you support them. It's just as might as well saying you support Trump for killing gays. It's the same. Well, actually, Russia don't like gays, but it's just like it. Trump could come out today and says, "Well, every gay person in this country is gonna die," and people will support him. It's just like that. It's just like y'all doing that, supporting Trump is like that. Y'all don't know a damn thing about nothing. Y'all just making these movements up just to get well known. That's why I hate movements. That's why I hate the Black Lives Matter because there's always black on black crimes, but they won't march on it. I hate the Me Too Times Up movement because so many men have been falsely accused. Look at Emmett Till, 14-year-old black kid, dead because a white woman said he whistled at her. He died for something he didn't do. Brian Banks, arrested, spent 5 years in the state penitentiary for a case he didn't, for a rape he didn't do, and he ended up getting let go and playing for the NFL. See, there's always a crack in your little fabric. You call a movement. And this is it. You march on your school, but you will not march for nobody else but the victims of your school. All those kids in Columbine, Little Rock, Virginia Tech, Columbine, and so on and so forth. You ain't marched for them. You didn't even think about them. You thought about your school. You thought about yourself. I don't give a damn if you gay, straight by, and you shave your fucking head. That ain't got a damn thing to do with what happened at your school or any other school. You didn't march for the victims of 9/11, even though I did a video about it, and it is still true. But you didn't march on Trevor. You didn't march for Trayvon Martin. You didn't march for what? Walter Scott's, Eric Gardner, Michael Brown's, Freddie Gray, so on and so forth. But you only march for your school. See, these movements are so irrelevant and ignorant. I hate this shit, man, because it's stupid and ridiculous. You keeping this up, you making yourself look bad. It's gonna get to the point that somebody ends up hurting these kids, and it's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna hurt these kids, and that's all that's gonna happen. I ain't gonna say I'm. It's like I said, you need to start while you ahead because you ain't gonna win because somebody's gonna take you out because the ignorance that you're portraying out there in social on in the media. And some of the kids that actually did interviews saying, "Oh, CNN want me to read off a script." That's CNN. Y'all go to CNN. Now, I hopefully notice these two kids are always going to CNN and Fox News. Why not the? You can sit there and say, "Well, they went to Good Morning America. They went to this." No, but they stayed up on CNN and Fox News. The only two networks there, CNN and Fox News. Have y'all noticed that? Why are these two only going to Fox News and CNN? Y'all gotta question it. Tell me, I want to know what y'all think. Tell me down this the comment section. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Tumblr. Subscribe to my channels. If you like it, hit that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit that bell to get notifications on when I'm uploading. Don't forget to check out my fan page and have a discussion about my videos. All right, peace, love.